I'm working with my son. We have this app called Essay, which we launched back in November, that teaches people how to write while they use it. I think the ordinary person, if they used Essay instead of a standard word processor, the first thing they wrote would be the best thing they ever wrote, right off the bat. Because we built the tools right into the software. Like, it steps you through the process of writing.
How so?
So imagine that you want to write about something, whatever it is. The first question is, well, what problem are you trying to solve? What's the question here? And then there's an injunction in the documentation. If the question that you're trying to solve doesn't grip you, then you're starting the whole bloody thing off with a lie. Like, it has to be something you care about. It has to be something that grips you. So it has to be a question you want the answer to, like the questions you ask in the podcast. And then what? Well, then you write down what you think. And if you don't know enough, go read. And then write down what you think. And don't worry about ordering it. Just get it down. And then it steps you through. It's like, okay, here's a paragraph you wrote. Well, break the paragraph into sentences. Now, here's a little box that opens up. Write 5 variants of the sentence. Shorten it. Make it more concise. Write 5 variants that makes that sentence precise. When you get a better sentence, hit click and it'll snap into the essay. Then there's another module that helps you move the sentences around. So here's your paragraph. Well, maybe there are too many sentences in it and the sentences aren't in the right place. Order the sentences so that each paragraph is like a little coherent essay. And so then do the same thing with the paragraphs. So we ask people, separate production from editing. Get the question right. Do your research. Separate production from editing. Overproduce, then edit. Is every word the right word? Is every phrase the right phrase? Are the phrases organized into proper sentences? Are the sentences sequenced properly? And so that's the editing. There's no difference between that really and critical thinking. So that's the Essay app. And I used that process for my students, earlier iterations of this, and by the third draft of the essays they wrote, there was the best essays they ever wrote in their life. Like, this actually works. It's how I write, by the way, for whatever utility that might be. You know, it is how I write.